girl. But I've never dealt with this before. Hello and welcome back to Sage and Stone Homestead. My name is Heather and we're in the kidding stall today with Boba. Boba's trying to escape the kidding stall and I've been trying to convince her that this is where we need to be because she's definitely in active labor. She's got a little bit of goo going on, but she's a first freshener. She has no idea what's going on. She's been either trying to escape the kidding stall or trying to be in my lap. So I don't think it's going to be too long now. There you go. Is it scary? Boba here was bred to our buck, Odie. Odie is gorgeous, and so is Boba. Boba is polled, and she does have moon spots, and so we could have some really, really flashy kids come in. I'm guessing that she's gonna have twin bucklings. She's just got a really big udder for a first freshener, but she is out of my Margie line, which is my very milky line of small goats. I think there's a little bit of Alpine in this line, and so it really could just be those genetics. She might have several does in there, which would be awesome. She's not super huge though, so I'm not really sure. We just hope there's not one big buckling, right? Yeah, we won't wish that on you. Gracious. This is what I've been dealing with. It's okay. Ugh. Boba, what are we doing? Okay. Do you want to be in this corner? I mean, I'll move. I'll move. You can have that corner. Go ahead. You know, that's what I thought. It's all right. So Boba is in labor. There's no question about it. I can feel ligaments, okay? It's very, very often said that you'll know your goat is in labor when their ligaments have disappeared or are gone. I think it depends on how you look for the ligaments, personally, because I feel like my girls are absolutely in labor with detectable ligaments more often than not. So if you just run your hand down the goat's back this way and kind of squeeze down at the tail base and do nothing more, I can see why that would be a thing, because you can't really feel them at all when you just do that. But when I take my hand and kind of go back and forth in this little hollow, I can feel them. That's because they don't actually disappear. They don't actually go away. They just soften up really, really loosely. And so I would only use like the ligament determination for your doe if you're going about it just like this. If you're like me and you're kind of poking around in there, you're gonna feel them regardless. But they're gonna be much, much softer than what they are normally. I know. You'll have a baby to clean off soon. Good girl. Good girl. Yep. 2 feet and a nose. Good girl. See how this one's tucked back? Just gonna put pressure on this leg. Good. Not out yet. Good girl. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. There it is. That's your pretty baby. What did you do? It's a mini-me. It's a boy. It's a boy. Of course it's a boy. You get another one. Good girl. I think this one might have a leg back. Pretty kid. This one might have a leg back, May. Hang on. You gonna push, Mama? Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Very good. Did have a leg back. There you go. There's that one. Yeah. How pretty. Yeah, you can come. That's another boy. I guessed that one. I doubt she's got a third in there. I know, you're so interested, aren't you? Look. I know, that's babies. More babies for Mars. You're doing excellent, Boba. You're doing so good. So much better than your mom's first time. Holy moly. So Boba was actually part of the first kidding that her mom, Mayhem, ever had. And when Mayhem gave birth to her first kids, she didn't want anything to do with them. It's not that she didn't want them. It was that I guess she didn't realize they were hers and that she had to have responsibility for them. It was interesting. That's the only first time mom really awkward experience that we've had. Generally, they're pretty good like this. But she has to nurse them still. We'll see if she allows it. You're handsome. Look at you.
That pretty one was a girl.
It was going to be for sale. I mean, they'll still be for sale. She's got it. Mama will clean them, okay? Mama will clean them.
Who wants to clean them?
I think so.
She has a big bubble.
Mama. Go over here. There we go. Not a girl. Go get him. She's like, what do I do? What do I do, Mom? Yep. Done. That's all.
She bled a lot. She has blood in her eyes.
Okay. They're trying to get milk, Mama. Let me see this one.
This one?
Hey.
What happened to his eye?
It looks like his eyes are curling. Eyelid. What a good job, Boba. There you go. Good job. He found it all on his own that time. So all of the babies, or both of the babies, have gotten a good drink, and that's just what they're going to be good at for the next 8 or so weeks. Both of these being boys. We're going to try to sell them as pets. Both boys have 2 teats, which is great. 2 teats each. And the reason that is important is I bred Boba to our buck Odie, who comes out of a dam with a spur teat, an extra little nubbin on her teat. And sometimes his dam will throw multiple teated kids. And we were hoping that by keeping Odie back, he has 2 teats, that we could maybe breed that trait out. And it hasn't proven to be a perfect system. We bred him back to his cousin and got a couple multiple teated babies, so that's no good. But so far, breeding him back to the Margie line, which is a very odorific line, proves to be working out pretty well. He's got 5 for 5 with this line, having 2 teats each, which makes me really happy. Watch them, Mama. They're strong little babies. I know. What are you going to do with them?
Is it even, like, is it the day she's supposed to have them?
Tomorrow. She went 1 day early. Yeah.
Maybe it's too high. There, you got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. So both boys have found the teat on their own, and she's letting them drink. So major success. All right. So I noticed something, and this little guy, see this weepy eye here? I noticed pretty soon after his birth that his eye didn't look normal to me. I have never experienced seeing a kid with entropion, but because I have friends who have talked about it, I knew what it was the second that I saw it. So what that is the eyelid of the kid can be curled under, and the eyelashes can scratch the eye. And he'd only been out for like 30 minutes when I noticed it, but still his eye looked a little bit foggy to me, and the shape of it just didn't look right. So what I did was actually just put a little pressure on the top of his eye here and curled that eyelid back outward. So there's a couple different ways that you can handle entropion. There are antibiotics you can put in the eye. I think it's terramycin. There's also, some people will inject penicillin. I don't know where. I'm assuming just in under the skin, but I've never dealt with this before. So I am in contact with my friend who's seen it before. From what I remember, she just corrects it a couple times a day if it curls back under until they get enough fat in their eyelid to help keep it outward. But this is something that we wouldn't want to sell him as a breeder for, but I don't want to sell something as breeding stock if it's not going to perform well, because it can be genetic, the tendency to get entropion. He's sweet. He's so sweet. I believe he's polled. I believe brother is also polled, and they both have blue eyes. And so far his eyelid has stayed corrected, but I do need to watch it. It is a little bit weepy, and we don't want them getting infected. See him kind of closing it? I know, I'm sorry. It looks like it's fine though. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. We'll watch it. I may go ahead and spray some colloidal silver in his eye for now, just to be on the safe side. I know, you're so sweet. Mama's doing such a good job. Let's show you the other boy. I think he's got moon spots. Look at this little lively boy. He's adorable. Hi. Come here in. I thought I saw a moon spot on you. Maybe I did it. Huh? His eyes are nice and bright. Do you see how wide his eyes are? Yeah. No entropion for him. I don't think you have any moon spots either. I thought I saw one, but no. They've got nice full bellies already. Boba's doing an excellent job. I saw the girls head out to the pond. Maybe we'll close out with a clip of them grazing. Mars, you're not a goat. It's okay that you're not a goat. Why do you have shame? Why do you look like you have shame? You don't have to eat grass. I feed you. That clover though, look at it. What did you girls find? That's a good patch. Talia's due next 2 more weeks for mini La Manchas. Mars, you're not a goat. You're not a goat. Good boy. Mochi.